What's up to whoever might be watching this? My name's Justine and today I'm going to just be getting ready. I'm going to create this look on my face right here. In this video I'm going to talk a little bit about myself and why I'm starting my YouTube channel and kind of what to expect on it. So if you're interested, then just keep on watching. My face is already primed and ready to go. I'm going to go in with my foundation, the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless, and I will just dot that all over my face. I'll just take my Real Techniques beauty sponge and just use that to blend it all in. So once that's all blended out, then I will take my LA Girl Pro Concealer and I will just use that to highlight my face and to conceal any areas that I want just a little bit more coverage in. A little bit down my nose and on the side of my nose. A little bit on my forehead, some on my chin, and around my mouth area. Same thing with the concealer. Once that's all on, I know I kind of used a lot. You don't have to use as much as me, but I will just take that beauty sponge and blend it out again. So once my concealer is on, I'll take my Wet n Wild contouring palette and I will use the lighter shade right here, and I'll just dip my Real Techniques sponge into there and I will put this right underneath my eyes just to set that concealer. I'll also put some on my nose to keep that set as well. I really just put it on the areas that I'm the most oily. After I set the areas of my face that get really oily, I will take the Rimmel Stay Matte powder and I will just powder the rest of my face to set my foundation. A reason why I wanted to make a video sitting down like this getting ready is really just so I could talk a little bit about myself, just so people can get to know me better and kind of explain why I'm starting this YouTube channel. My foundation's all set. I'm just going to use my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer to put some color back into my face. The reason why I want to start a YouTube channel is because ever since I was in high school, I have been obsessed with YouTube videos and makeup tutorials and just the whole beauty industry. The first YouTuber that I started watching that was a beauty YouTuber was Jeffree Star. The very first video I watched of him, he was doing a tutorial on a purple eye makeup look. The video was super fun. Like, he was just getting ready and he was talking about how he does his eyeshadow. Kind of fun just to escape into the beauty world for a little bit. That's what I really like about makeup. No matter, you know, what's going on around or the circumstances you might be in at the time, like, makeup can always get you excited about a new launch, a new eyeshadow palettes, new lipsticks. For me, all that kind of stuff is fun. I get excited for that kind of stuff. And I don't know, it's just kind of like my happy place where I'm able to escape and really express myself. I don't personally use makeup on an everyday basis. I do really like to do makeup looks. I like to express myself through looks. Plan on doing some cool tutorials and makeup looks on my channel that are influenced by art and fashion and different kind of stuff like that. But pretty much why I want my YouTube to be based around makeup and fashion is just because those are the things that I find most interesting and that I have the most passion for, and I really want to put passion into everything I do. And I want people to know that I really care about the things that I'm passionate about. I guess maybe I should talk a little bit about myself. So my name's Justine, if we haven't already addressed that already. I am 20 years old. I currently go to community college, currently pursuing a associate's degree in business. So I'm in the process of getting that done. I also work full-time. So after I use that butter bronzer, I like to be super tan without actually having to go into the sun. So then what I'll do is I will take that same Wet n Wild palette and I'll just use a big fluffy brush and take that brown color and just put it all over my cheeks. Low-key, maybe this is my wake-up call that I put way too much bronzer on, but I don't know. I just like to be like a bronze queen, so. Oh, I was saying I also work full-time. So I am a human resource supervisor, which means that I hire people, fire people, train, make schedules, just all that kind of stuff. Like, I pretty much just deal with people and their problems all day, which is honestly really weird because when I really like sit down and think about it, I'm only 20 years old and it is kind of weird knowing that there's like a lot of people kind of depending on me to do things. It is like a lot of responsibility. It's just weird when you like feel like a kid, but then you go to work and you literally feel like a 40-year-old adult. I do like it because I'm able to connect with people, and that's kind of like my favorite thing to do, is make people feel special, or like, you know, show people that I care about them or that I'm willing to like do things for them. So I do like that aspect of it, but it's definitely not something that I want to do long term, just because the job is very stressful. Can you believe they trust me to be an HR supervisor? It's kind of funny too, because like obviously when people look at me, I look young and I don't dress the most professional at work. I mean, I don't dress like bad, but I probably could dress a little bit better. When people come in for interviews or just to talk to HR, or people want to come make complaints or whatever it might be, they see me and literally everyone's first reaction, oh, you're the HR. Okay, you're HR? Like, how old are you? Like, it takes them a second to like, oh shit, like this girl's the HR, like this bitch is literally the HR, like what? That's a little bit about me. The next thing I do after I bronze up my face is I put blush on, and I use the Milani Luminoso blush. I've literally had this blush for so long and it still works perfectly fine. This is like honestly probably like my all-time favorite blush, but I'll just put a little bit on my brush, and then I do pucker my lips when I put blush on, just so I know like to put it on the apples of my cheeks. Next, I'll do some eyeshadow. I'm using the Alyssa Edwards palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this is what it looks like. I've used this palette a few times, but I've really just used it to do like neutral looks, and there's really pretty like hot pinks in there, so I think I'm just gonna do a look like that today. First thing I do with my eyeshadow is I will literally just take some sort of transition color. So I will take that orangey transition color and I'll just take a big fluffy brush, and I'm literally not precise with this at all. I would just dip it in, go back and forth on my eye like that, just until I have like a wash of color on it. I don't care about being precise with it that much, just because I'm just putting a color on there just to make the rest of the eyeshadows blend. Said a little bit about myself, not much, but just kind of like what I do on a day-to-day basis. But the reason that I want to start a YouTube channel is because, like I said, I really like to connect with people. I love doing things for people. I love making people feel special. I really want to be like a person who inspires others. I have so many role models, or just people that I look up to in my life, and I think the most important thing in life is the relationships you have with others. There was a quote that, can't remember if I found it or someone told it to me, something along the lines of, people will forget what you've given them, people will forget what you've done for them, but people will never forget the way you made them feel. I really like that quote because it's true. Like, you can shower someone with gifts and give them all these materialistic things and just things that give them temporary satisfaction, but that's easily forgotten. I think when you really like inspire someone or touch their heart or make them feel that they're worth something, or that they can do whatever they want, or just in some way inspire them to make them feel good inside, I feel like that's like the best kind of connection you can make with someone. People remember the way you make them feel, and that's what makes people feel close to you, and that's what ultimately makes people remember you. I'm kind of just gonna go right into it. So this shade right there is a sparkly pink shade. It's called Beyond, and I'm literally just gonna take my finger and go right into the shade. Ooh, it looks really pigmented. And I am just gonna put that shade right from my finger onto my lid. Can you see that? Like, that is so pigmented. I guarantee you if I used a brush, it would not look as good right now. I'm just gonna do the same thing to the other side. I'm just gonna use the brush that comes in the palette and take that matte pink right above it and just use that in my crease to blend everything out. Like I was saying, to be able to inspire someone is seriously like one of the best things you can do for someone. There's so many people, like I said, that I look up to that really just make me feel like I can do whatever I set my mind to. Especially when there's people who have came from nothing and just kind of worked their way up, make others believe that they can do the same. I just think that's awesome. Especially in this world, it's just really easy to feel alone and feel like there is no one who understands the way you feel, or you know, it's easy to like compare yourself to others and not believe in yourself. At the end of the day, we're really all in this together. If I could somehow inspire someone or make someone feel good about themselves, or just make someone, you know, put a little brightness in someone's day, whatever it might be. I just think it's important to believe in yourself, and I think it's important to spread that message for others. Everybody is worth something. If you believe in yourself and you put yourself out there, that anything can happen, you know, the world is yours. Just take advantage of every opportunity you have. Anyone can reach their dreams if they really are dedicated to. I just want to see where this journey takes me. I have always wanted to start a YouTube channel, and now that I finally have the confidence in myself to start it and to put myself out there, I'm so happy. Especially have been someone throughout my life that has struggled a lot with anxiety and depression and just different mental things like that, and I spent so much time scared, and I spent so much time doubting myself, and I just spent so much time not believing in myself. And I don't want to spend any more of my time doubting myself. I don't want to spend any more of my time living in a world just thinking what could happen if I just put myself out there. And I'm not like saying that, oh, I want to put myself out there and I want to get big and all this kind of stuff. It's really not about that to me. It's really just about expressing myself and being able to do something that makes me happy, and just being able to connect with people. Because like I said, at the end of the day, the most important thing to me is the way I could make someone else feel. If I could put a smile on someone else's face, that would make me in return so happy. But I guess I spent so much time feeling bad for myself and wondering, why do I have to go through these things, and why do I have to feel this way, and why this and why this? And I've kind of just come to the point in my life where I do still struggle with that kind of stuff. Like, it's not just gone. It's, you know, throughout your life you're always going to struggle with, you know, your shortcomings. I've realized that those things don't define me, and I'm not going to let those things hold me back. And most importantly, I'm not going to be the victim of yesterday. Maybe I was depressed yesterday, maybe I was anxious yesterday, maybe I could barely even get out of bed yesterday, but today is a new day, and I believe in myself, and I'm gonna do whatever it takes to make myself happy. You know, in our day and age, there is stuff like social media and YouTube. Even though it definitely has its cons, I think it is really a great opportunity to put yourself out there and to express yourself. And especially right now, I really don't feel like I have a way to express myself, so I'm really excited to start making videos, especially about makeup and fashion and whatever else, you know, kind of comes to mind. If there's anything that you guys want to see from me, comment it down below, because I'm obviously open to any suggestions. I'm really excited to just show people the real me and not be scared anymore. Everybody in my life, like my friends and family, have been the absolute best. They've been so supportive. They have really made me overcome my fears and make me believe in myself. You know, obviously at the end of the day, self-confidence comes within, and you have to believe in yourself before anyone else can believe in you. Having a great support system is the best feeling in the world, and I genuinely cannot thank the people in my life enough for just being there for me and for everything you guys do. So if you are watching this, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I haven't been this excited about something in a long time. Even though this is a lot of pink and I spent like a ton of time rambling, I'm gonna put eyelashes on really quick. I would film it, but it would literally take like 20 minutes, so maybe if I get better I can do a video of me like putting lashes on, but I'm really not that great right now, so you don't have to suffer with me while I try to get it right where it's supposed to be. So give me 1 second and I'll be right back. So my lashes are on, and I just put a little bit of white eyeshadow in my inner corner just to open up my eyes a little bit more. Next step I'm going to do is just putting some eyebrows on. I don't like to draw them in too much. I really just follow the natural arch of my eyebrow. Okay, so I really just fill it in like about that much just to really like darken it and to shape it a little bit better, but I don't like to overdraw it too much. Like, the only thing that I'm not really great at with my brows is like doing a fade up front, but I couldn't imagine having to live up to that expectation every single day. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put lipstick on, but I am going to take a little bit of my Fenty Beauty highlighter and just use my finger and put it right on my Cupid's bow just to draw a little bit more attention to that area. I'm going to take this Maybelline liquid lipstick in the shade Amazonian. Just going to put that all over my lips. This looks like 10 times better than what it normally looks like. While I'm letting that dry, I wanted to talk about other upcoming videos that I'm going to do. I want to review the Jeffree Star Morphe palette. I'm really excited about that. And probably the setting spray that's in that collection as well. Anastasia Beverly Hills is coming out with an eyeshadow palette with Jackie Aina, and I really like her, so I want to review that palette as well. Fenty Beauty is also coming out with a foundation and concealer, I believe. So if any of you guys want to see that, then just let me know. But there's a lot of makeup launches that are coming out as well that I'm really excited about. If there's anything that you guys want to see specifically, definitely let me know in the comments, because there's probably just some that I'm not aware of. I'm going to take my Jeffree Star liquid lipstick in the shade Can't Relate, and it's just like a lighter nude, and I'm just going to put that in the middle of my lips to make my lips look even bigger. I'm just going to tap it out with my finger. That is a substitute of getting Botox. You're telling me that my lips don't look bigger. I'll wait. What is next? Oh, I guess highlighter. I'm gonna take a little small, like tiny brush and highlight my nose with that. And I'm just gonna go down the bridge of the nose just to make it look a little thinner. I don't really know why I contour my nose, because I don't really have like a problem with it. I think it's just like the thing to do though, honestly. And then I will take some more highlighter and just put it on the apples of my cheeks. I know this video is probably kind of all over the place. I really just wanted to film something and get it up because I haven't made a video in like a week and a half now, and I want to be more consistent with it. I want to actually keep up with it. If you made it all the way through this video, hopefully you learned a little bit about me, or you kind of understand why I'm doing this a little bit more. But ultimately, I hope you liked this video. I hope you liked the makeup look, how it turned out. And thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Just be prepared for those upcoming videos. And then I also do want to do some fashion videos as well too. So like I said, I'm really excited about this. So thank you again for watching. I appreciate it. And I will see you on the next one.